In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make all shapes the same size in Microsoft Word. If you have multiple shapes in your Word document, and you want them to have exactly the same height and width, you can easily do this by selecting all the shapes and entering the same size values. First, open Microsoft Word and open the document where you have your shapes. For this example, let's say you have several shapes that are different sizes, and you want to make them all the same. Start by selecting the shapes you want to resize. To select multiple shapes, hold down the Control key on your keyboard and click each shape one at a time. Once all the shapes are selected, go to the Shape Format tab at the top of Microsoft Word. Next, look for the Size section on the right side of the ribbon. Here, you will see options for height and width. Now, enter the same value for the height. For example, you can enter 2 inches. Then, enter the same value for the width. For example, enter 2 inches again. Press Enter, and Microsoft Word will apply the same dimensions to all of the selected shapes. Your shapes should now have exactly the same height and width. If you want to create perfect squares or circles, make sure the height and width are the same. For example, you can use 2 inches for the height and 2 inches for the width. If you already have one shape with the exact size you want, you can also use it as a reference. Select that shape and check its height and width in the Size section. Then, select the other shapes and enter those same values. If you don't see the Size section on the ribbon, you can right-click a shape and choose Size and Position. From there, you can enter the exact height and width for your shapes. Keep in mind that changing the size will resize the shapes, but it may not automatically align them perfectly. If you also want the shapes to line up evenly, select all of them and use the Align options under the Shape Format tab. For example, you can choose Align Left, Align Center, Distribute Horizontally, or Distribute Vertically. This can help you create a cleaner and more professional-looking layout. And that's how you can make all shapes the same size in Microsoft Word. Simply select the shapes, enter the same height and width values, and Word will resize them to match. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel.